Hey guys, we're back with more of the Eleanor's Poleblade run. We are currently working on trying to get a second Poleblade. The only thing is I don't know how to do it other than doing Yura's quest. Like, I know you gotta kill Eleonora, but there's some condition that needs to be met for her to spawn if you don't do Yura's quest. And I don't know what that is. So I'm just gonna try a bunch of stuff. I think it's more fun to do instead of actually just looking it up. My thought now is we go to the mountaintops. We're kind of in the mountaintops, but like we'll go to like the actual mountaintops. And then I'll go back to the second church. Might see if Radon is the trigger too. Because that would kind of make sense, right? You need to go underground for Moog. Maybe Radon, the key to actually being able to explore more of the underground is the reason for Eleanor showing up. So we could try that. Until then, we're just going to kill a bunch of bosses that are around in the areas. Nice. So Blackblade Kindred next, and then there's a Grace in the Giant's Mountaintop Catacombs. I'll probably just get that, and then we'll go back to the second church. And then... Actually, I should probably just do that dungeon, now that I think about it. Because if I don't do it there, I'll forget about it. Actually, you know what? I can skip it for now, and then we'll see if Eleanor is there, and then if not, we'll go to Radon. Or something like that. Where are you, Blackblade Kindred? Oh, you know what? It would make sense, actually, because if Shabriri is here, you can't do Yura's questline, and at that point he's way dead. So Eleanor should be here once we get up to the top of mountaintops. I'm thinking. Once we get past Rolled. Now, with literally... Oops. Oh my god, that hurts. Oh, dude. Hit me with his hand. For like a quarter of my health. Dude, the Twin Blade. Oh god, this moveset. It's so scary. It just has so many fast attacks. There we go. That guy pumps out so much damage. Maybe I should just do the Giant's Mountaintop Catacombs. And then I'll just leave from there. We'll go back to Eleonora. Yeah, I feel like this is the trigger. This would make sense. Shabriri being here and Yura's body being up here. Can't remember. Where is it? By the Grace? Yeah, right there. Okay. I see him. It's either like resting in resting in the mountaintops or using Rolled, I'm guessing, are the triggers for Eleonora. But yeah, I think we'll just do this dungeon now. And then later on I can just work back here. It's gonna be very weird going from Blackblade Kindred in the mountaintops to and an Ulcerated Tree Spirit back down to Weeping Peninsula. That's how it is sometimes though. Let's see. Arcane to 50, and then we'll see if Dex is better after. Although I feel like I should get some more endurance. Yeah, come down. I dare you. You won't. Either that or it'll die, like, as it hits bottom. So this we send back up. The next one you do not send back up. This is a remarkably sturdy elevator for being held on by 4 chains. Honestly, this dungeon isn't that long. Like, it feels like it could be long, and there's way more to it than you see here. But it really isn't that long. Like, we're pretty much at the switch. I think what it is it's just, like, deceptive because it takes so long to get to the point where the dungeon repeats itself. And once you're there, it's like a run through that guillotine room, and then that's pretty much it. Like, the boss door is just so far in on this one. I think this weapon will be decent for this fight just because of the fire damage. And I think you can bleed these guys too. The tree spirits. Yeah, he moves around too much for the L2, I think. Yeah, you know, that was pretty decent. Oh, I thought it was at 5k. 3k is pretty good, though. Nice. Can we get some headshots here? Big explosion. Another bleed. Nice. Yeah, I think Bloodblade Dance is very good for big bosses, where it's easier to hit. Back here. Moment of truth. I've run back here, well, this will be the 3rd time, so hopefully it's here. And if it's not, then we'll go do Radon. But I have a feeling we're good now. And if it's not Radon or this, then I have no idea what it could be. We'll know pretty much right away as soon as we get in here. Be good? There we go. That's it. And then I have to get a Somber 2 and a Somber 4. Alright, who can be more annoying with their L2? Let's find out. Me. Oh, I missed. Uh-oh. I did nothing. Baby damage. Should've used your L2. Silly mistake. So next we're gonna go to EG, I think. Go here. What a weird order this is gonna be. My level? Oh, nice. Arcane, almost to 50. I'm gonna save. Actually, I can pop something for upgrades. Nighttime. I think I jumped too late. Oh, no, we're good. Jump always scares me. I've just had so many deaths here lately that I'm never sure of how I do it anymore. Big damage, 1337. Nice. Little Bloodblade Dance on the face. Cool. We'll do the Royal Revenant next, and then we'll talk to EG. So yeah, we're going to be skipping around a bit. Once we get to Caelid, though, we'll be there for a while. We're going to do, I think, everything but one boss in Caelid once we get there. And, well, there's one in Limgrave, but it's close enough. Basically a Caelid boss. But, like, a good chunk of Liurnia is done already. Probably 10 or so bosses scattered around. Alright, where the heck's the Revenant? This way. I never know how to get here from where you get warped to. I always come here from like the Grace by EG. I don't think these guys bleed. They stagger though, which is good. Nice. I was close. Well, not really, but I almost didn't get the hit off because I got hit. Don't want to do Kari Manor yet because I haven't been to Radon, and it makes no sense to do it. Actually, no, we won't do it now. Nope, purchase this, purchase that, and then strengthen. Hang on, let me throw it on. Strengthen all the way to 10, baby. Oh, that's the one I remember. The jump attack. Okay, so now, I guess, yeah, we're good to go back to Weeping. Clear that, to clear Limgrave, clear Caelid, and then we'll bounce around in Liurnia and Altus. I have essentially no clue how many bosses we've actually done at this point. Can't even, like, it would take too long to, like, figure out, because we just bounce around so much. I would guess probably around 30. 30 to 40. So first, Knight's Cavalry, because it's nighttime, we might as well just do that. Knight's Cav, Deathbird, Leonine, and the rest of Altus. I mean, we got 2 +10s, like, we're gonna be cruising now. Cruising for a bit, and then once we get back to the mountaintops... Actually, the Dragon Bear will be tougher, but other than that, the mountaintops probably. Some things in Altus, but not a ton. Like, we still have the Crucible Knight duo, they won't bleed. Lance Axe can be tricky, the Full-Grown Falling Star Beast can be a long fight. L2, let's go. Oops. I feel like the Twin Blade Talisman 2 would be very good for the Jump L1. Which we could get. I think it's in wherever the hell we're going. Castle Morne. Might get it, just because, like, I never do. Thank you for killing the bats. Please don't kill me, though. Like 1158? Imagine if this thing bled. I just think the moveset of the Twin Blades are probably like the coolest looking in the game. There's just so much finesse. Especially this one. Like the R2 is wild. Not that. This. So much spinning. Spinning and twirling and hitting. It is always nice though doing like not the normal route for, you know, different reasons. For like, I think the main one's just like a change in the route itself is just nice for some variety. But like, we're further along than we would be at this point. Like, if this was the normal route, this is, like, still the very beginning of the run, but we have so much other stuff done. Like, we're in the mountaintops already. So you're, like, almost trick yourself into thinking you're behind or something, when really you're ahead. Again, the tricky thing is just going to be remembering everything that I pushed off for later. So hopefully that's not too much of an issue. Oh boy, do I need more stamina. I don't remember the Power Stance Twin Blade moveset too well. I wonder if it's different with Eleanor's Poleblade or not. I feel like it wouldn't be, but you never know. Can't say I remember, because when I did the Godskin Peeler, I used 2 of those, but I just don't remember the dual-wielded moveset. I barely remember the moveset at all. What do I have for talismans right now? I only have 3. Well, that works. I could take the Axe Talisman off. I'm not using charged R2s at all. I'll do that. I mean, I can put it on for now, but I'm just thinking later on I'm gonna probably want something else. I think I can make this without dying. Oof. Damn, can't even kill 1 rat. Damn, no stamina. Back here. And we got Impaler's Catacombs. This boss does not bleed. But it's also, you know, doesn't really matter. It's Limgrave, it's Weeping Peninsula. Although the imps can be tricky. Not gonna lie. There's just a lot of them, they bleed you. And on top of that, the boss is coming after you. Gotta be a little careful here. That drop hurt, huh? Is cobblestone softer than grass? Because that's what I'm learning. Because that didn't seem as high as that tower. I gotta remember that, can't just hold L1 when I'm running anymore. I always forget whenever I start dual wielding. Because then I'll randomly do attacks because I hit L1. Because I'm so used to blocking while I'm running. And cue the imp. Surprise imp at the last moment. Pretty solid for these guys. Ow, stop. Well, that's the hard part done. Damn, that is so slow. Need to be waiting for him to not do that. I wonder if that ability, the Twin Blade affects Bloodblade Dance. Or the Talisman, I mean, Twin Blade Talisman. Probably not. Runebear next. Yeah, by like the time we get to the Mountaintops, usually I'm like, oh, well over 100 bosses in. Like the Mountaintops, I think where we were, that's probably like 130 something. Low 130s. So once we get back there and like can skip a bunch of stuff, it's just gonna feel so nice. Being like 2 hours from the end. But it's gonna take some time to get back there. We are almost 5 hours in. No, I always forget. For some reason I see whatever that item is, that grass thing, the cave moss, and I always think it's the wrong way, but it is actually the right way. Come on. Stupid charge. There we go. Back here once again. Scaly Misbegotten will be like 2 L2s and he'll be dead. Probably. Mans does not have much health. I think the Runebear honestly is probably the toughest boss aside from, I guess you could make a case for Margit or Godric just because they're like obviously supposed to be tougher, but the Runebear is probably the next toughest, I would say. Like trying to fight a giant bear in that tiny room, and then you come here and you have this pipsqueak in this massive room. Okay, that was 2 L2s. He did not die. Close though. Rusted Anchor, the GOAT weapon. I'm still in disbelief at how fast the Rusted Anchor run was. Like, just timing the boss kills, like not including all the running and everything in New Game Plus, just the boss kills was like 2 hours. Nothing else has been even remotely close. The next closest is like 20 minutes off. It's ridiculous how fast that was. I just finished editing Giza's Wheel, and that was like 3 hours. But some of those bosses were fast. Some of them were not so fast. It really depended on what you were fighting. I think anything you could bleed and stagger from a bleed was quick, but like things like this were not so quick. Now, let's not make the same mistake I made before. $11.74. Like on that run, on the Rusted Anchor run, I had like a 1-minute Godskin duo. The damage output on that was just ridiculous. And I think a lot of it is because I actually got an optimal infusion for once, but even still, there's other good somber weapons I've used where you can't infuse them, and I've still never been as close in time to the New Game Plus run as the Rusted Anchor run was. Like, I thought Wing of Estelle was close, and I was like 20 minutes slower. 568. Alright, so after this, I don't think we're going to go Arcane. I think I'm going to keep it at 50, but we'll see. Maybe Arcane's still better than Dex. I don't know. Maybe the Dex scaling on this weapon is just completely broken. Got a block here. This is how you get through here quickly. Then you don't have to wait. I think if you block, you... Like, I don't even think it matters how much health you have. I think you'll be able to tank the damage from the flame. You know, I never thought to try blocking the chariots in the heroes' graves. I don't think it would work, but if you can block that flame, you can try blocking a chariot. That's not something I want to test, though. Believe it or not. Those things hurt. I think there's a bit of a difference, too, between blocking a tiny thing of flame, at least compared to the size of the chariot, and then blocking the chariot. Two more weeping bosses. And the Demi-Human Chief duo after this. Then we gotta go see if Patches is still around. I think he is. I hope he is. Like I said, only one time have I had to move him back to Murkwater, and that was for the run that you need to actually do his questline for. He should be, like, in good shape for Stone Sword keys. Because I got the 2 in Ray Lucaria. I don't know how many I need yet, but... Is he transitioning? Yep, okay. And he's dead. Just like that. The inferior Scar Seal. I still cannot believe they just give you the Sword Seal as early as they do. Like, I know it's in the Dragon Barrow, but I mean, you could get it. It could be the first thing you do, aside from getting Torrent. I mean, you don't even need Torrent for it. It would just be easier with Torrent, obviously. And then you have America's Sword Seal, which is locked away in the Haley Tree. Behind 2 sets of medallions. I guess actually just 1, but also Morgott. Even the Scar Seal, America's Scar Seal, is not like that quick to get. You gotta go to Shifra, gotta go past the Dragonkin. Like, you could get it right away, but this one's just on a random boss in Weeping Peninsula. Oh, I just realized today is the 21st, and we are officially 2 months from Elden Ring DLC. I wonder if we're gonna see another trailer. Like, I don't need to see another trailer, but I wouldn't be surprised if we did see one. Back to the first step. Is it nighttime? Okay, that's good. Late night, damn it. I guess that makes sense. I didn't actually make it nighttime when we started weeping. I was just thinking because we got to do another night's Cavalry, so it would have been convenient if it was a little more like in the middle of the night, but it's fine. Just a short rest needed to make it night again. And then that'll be good too, because we have a couple more night bosses after that. Yeah, so probably about another week before I do another pull for another weapon. By the time this is out, probably like a couple days, I'd say. Because I'm good for usually like 1 episode per day, I would say. Sometimes 2. But to maintain the pace, I have to do at least 1. Damn. Imagine having more stamina at the end of that. Could go back in. Like this. Right here. Now it's morning. Did I go the right way? I think I went the wrong way. I was supposed to cut over, I think, earlier. I mean, this is fine. It's just a little... Wait. No, we're fine. This is good. Totally fine. Alright, nighttime. I think we'll get through Liurnia, not Liurnia, Limgrave, and then we'll get into Caelid by the end of this. 20 more minutes roughly, and then we have another like 8 bosses, I think, 7 or 8 bosses here. So Limgrave will be completely done except for the Tibia Mariner then. Alrighty, L2. Oh, the bleed. This weapon might not be as good as Rivers of Blood, but it is definitely cooler than Rivers of Blood, in my opinion. Wait out. Wait, hang on. So Nereus can spawn again, right? Or like after Yura's dead. So I guess you just wouldn't get Yura for that fight. I never thought about that. I don't think I can level. Do we need 100k to level? Yeah, we do. Okay, well that's fine. Hopefully Patches is still here. Should be. If he's not, I'm gonna be very sad. Yeah, we're good. You can tell like the fog gate kind of like shines off the wall. The light reflects off the wall. Damn, I got some skinny legs.
You scheming little thief! The gods demand repentance! Wait, please!
Nope. No waiting.
What a shit show.
Is it over here? Way over here. Honestly, I might just fight Nereus here, because, curious to see if Yura spawns. I don't think he will. Like, it wouldn't make sense for him to. Unless it's like some otherworldly Yura. Nereus. The bloody finger. He'll be dead before Yura would even get a chance to spawn. You only healed because I wanted you to. Yeah, there's no Yura. I guess it would suck though if he didn't spawn, because then you couldn't get the Reduvia. Oh yeah, Torrent, duh. I'm so used to just running through here, because you can just run out of the area to despawn him. So this boss, then we get the Bellbearing Hunter next. Deathbird, Black Knife Assassin, and then Guardian Golem. And 2 more before Caelid. I'm gonna reallocate here too. Get 1 blue flask. Keep forgetting this. We'll do 2. I've been forgetting to do this for like basically since New Game Plus. Because I was gonna do it, I think, after Radagon. Thank you, iframes. Alright, Imps, I'm gonna need you to back off so I can warp out of here. The running L1 is kind of slow, not gonna lie. Anyways, they did exactly what I thought they were gonna do. They're gonna just sit in the fog gate. Oh, thank you. We're going Stormhill Shack. And it's still nighttime. We got the Bellbearing Hunter, Deathbird. It's perfect. I wonder if there is a way to, like, just get the merchant to despawn. I've never tried this. What if you just keep resting and sitting? I don't think it's gonna work, but I'm kind of curious to try. It's probably not going to work, but I'm going to do it anyway. Maybe a 3rd time? Maybe a 4th time? I'm only going to do 1 more. There's no way this works. What if I talk to him now? This might be a waste of time, but I'm just curious, just for science sake. Usually you have to get back up and talk to him again, but what if I rest? What if I did this? And I made it nighttime again. And then rested again. There's no way any of this is faster than what I would do normally, but yeah, okay. Well, I had to try.
Not float well.
Oh wait, the flames always here? Oh, what the hell? That's weird. I didn't know that. I thought that was like for him, because I think the merchants usually have one too. That's strange. I love that you can strafe the final part of that combo. It's so nice. I didn't know that for a long time. Aw, little off. You would think I would know by, like, where all these Deathbirds spawn by now, after fighting them so many times. Never really bothered to learn exactly where they spawn, though. God, the Raptor Talons plus the Twin Blade Talisman, I feel like would be so good. Or the, what is the Claw Talisman? Sorry. I think the Raptor set uses an armor set that makes jump attacks better too, which is why I said what I said. I wanted the kill. Get away, giant. Close. Okay, so what's next? Black Knife Assassin, Golem, and 2 more Limgrave bosses. We might get through like the Falling Star Beast, and then next time we're gonna probably spend the whole hour in Caelid. Alexander's not gonna be here. He's gonna be in Radagon's arena, so I'll kill him there, and I'll get the Warrior Jar Shard. Should level up here because I'm gonna Homeward Bone out of here. Memory of Grace. Still bummed we don't have a Homeward Bone equivalent. We have a Dark Sign equivalent, and then we have fast traveling from the map, but you can't do anything if you're in a dungeon you haven't cleared and you want to go back to the start. Your only option is really to die or to warp out. Wait, these both 69? Yeah. Let's go Endurance. I'm gonna maybe get like a couple levels at a time and then see if Dex or Arcane are better. But I need stamina now. I mean, I think damage-wise we're fine for now. Like, we really don't need a lot of damage here. No, don't pick up the Grave Violet, just get the switch. The assassins do not bleed, unfortunately. That's okay, though. This one's not a problem. It's more like Electo and some of the Altus ones, I guess. Mainly Electo, though. That are the problem. Crimson Dagger. I mean, with this Poleblade, you definitely move around like an assassin. I think this Golem's resistant to fire, but either way, he's probably not going to be a threat. You do one riposte on him and he dies. Oh, how light are we, by the way? Probably not very. Yeah. Med load. No blue dancer here. I mean, either way. Like, actually, I think it's 30 is the equip load, where, like, you don't see any benefit from blue dancer. So we're not far off from that, but I'd have to, like, take the armor off, and I'm not doing that. Doesn't matter, we don't need the damage, we're fine. I can't see anything, it's so dark. Goomba stomped. Why? Like, why even try? It just killed your buddy. Like, what good is gonna come of attacking me? Silly wolves. Ah. $10k damage? No, it's usually like 13,000. 11,000. That's probably because I have fire damage. Either way, it's not like it's that difficult. Very rarely I can warp out of here, but I can't believe something is aggro. There's nothing over there. Right, back to Gatefront. Groveside, sorry. So 2 more Limgrave bosses for now, and then we'll do the Tibia Mariner later, and that'll be the last one. But yeah, we're going to spend a lot of time in Caelid coming up. We're going to do everything but the Misbegotten Warrior Crucible Knight duo fight. And honestly, if we burn the Erdtree, we could probably just do that fight. Because Jaren wouldn't be... Wait, hang on. What the heck happened? So Jaren is gone after you burn the Erdtree. I guess he's... Not when Radahn's still alive, but after Radahn dies, I guess. He just leaves. That's why I always wait until like the very end of the run to do that fight, because I don't have to waste a minute talking to him. I imagine this guy were to stun with like 2 L2s. And then a third one should kill him. Do a little roar. I'll do one of these. Miss with half of my attacks. If I didn't miss, I would have killed him. Faster. There's a thing? Oh, over here. All the caves have like different warp points. It's so annoying. I feel like the catacomb rooms are pretty consistent, but the caves just, they're not. Some will be like near the middle of the arena, others will be, not the caves, the tunnels. Some will be like on the edge of the arena, and I can never remember where they are. Kill. Here he comes. Crashing down. Yeah, they have a delayed stomp. kind of annoying. I hate it when he goes up here. And it's gonna do fire breath, and I gotta climb up a giant ruin to get up there. How did that one hit? Come on. I'm like 5 feet in the air there, dude. What a fight. So hopefully nothing's missing in Limgrave. Fingers crossed. Well, aside from the Tibby Mariner that we have not done yet. That'll be next time, most likely. And then maybe we can even get through the rest of Caelid. But there's a lot to do in Caelid, so I don't know. We'll see. This is not cool. Can't even get to the chest. That's a new one. I hate the load screen that gets used, or like between that warp and the tunnel. It's like 20 seconds long. It is such a long loading screen for me. The average is probably like 7 seconds if I had to guess. Sometimes you just get really long ones though. It happens. See, there's a Somber 4 right there, but I never came here earlier, so I had to go buy the one from EG. You can't come in here, right? I'm pretty sure he can't. Nope, he didn't. Pretty solid damage, man. Second Falling Star Beast down. Nope, take the thing, thank you. The beautiful swamp. So lovely. This was the first site of Caelid I saw, Caelid open world. Probably the first site a lot of people saw if you took that chest. Can't level up here. Unfortunate. But I think I'm going to call it here for now. We'll pick up next time with the remainder of Caelid, or pretty much the remainder of Caelid. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching.